Alright guys, Mr. Freycineco here. If you want to know who has the best resources for cooking in the game, I recommend going to Cheyenne Galaxy, go to Aquila City, and we're gonna go ahead and travel there real quick. Over here. Uh, Go to Aquila City. And I'm recommend these two general stores where you can get resources, including um starting out resources to build out outposts and crafting food resources that you can basically start crafting your food, like your butters, different types of meat and stuff like that. What I recommend, you could go New Lanta City to basically try to find, you can find some food resources there, but Aquila City's got most of the resources that you can just buy and craft stuff. Um, So we're gonna go into two stores that I recommend getting crafting materials for cooking. I recommend this store right here in Aquila City.
I'll say right
This
up.
guy right
Everyone needs
here, he
supplies.
sells really
Here,
cool stuff.
browse to your heart's content.
Um, he basically sells, like, you want to find all the aid. He sells most of the food items like the butter, the cheeses that you need for crafting food. Um, Different types of he sells grapes, lettuces, stuff that you need to craft food to improve your crafting. He sells it. So you can go up to any good store, but this guy pretty much has the most um items that you can find for crafting materials to basically build different food combinations and stuff like that. Now for like mining, he also sells mining as well.
I want to do your
So
business
he
quick.
also sells the mining
All
resources as
kinds of
well
things.
that you want to start
What are
your
you
first
looking for?
outpost in the game. All you got to do is go to resources. He has different ones like the frames, the aluminum. You can find most of this stuff on planets, but if you don't feel like farming on planets, just go to the Achilles City and go to this general trade store right here. He sells most of the materials in the game to get your first start out base. There's also another mining place in the game. There's another mining place in Achilles City that you can go towards.
Ever wonder how the
Uh,
Crimson Fleet seems to be
'Cause this place is
everywhere?
so big.
It's because they have little outposts everywhere.
Where is
There were
it?
so many facilities abandoned after the Colony War.
Knowledge of
Pirates use
arms.
them as forward operating
I
bases.
think it's up here. We can go up here. This is the mining place right here where you can just get all your resources for your outposts as well. Just like
Aquila's
the
one of the oldest
general
cities in the settled
trade
systems.
store. You can just talk to her.
You're an independent hauler? I can promise you the best.
So you can
Here's
pick
my
up
current
some
inventory.
materials right here. If the general trade store doesn't have this is like specifically for outposts, maybe for weapon crafting, stuff like this. Can give you some materials for weapon crafting, all that. She sells it. You can buy it from her. She doesn't have that much creds, but yeah, Killer City's got pretty much a lot of stuff that you
There's
kind
not
of
enough to
need.
do around here.
Yeah, so I recommend going here first if you want to be like a crafter, any type of crafter. This pretty much got the most resources. Um, yeah, and then you got like there's the bar right here. You can hire a companion. You might want to just check it out on this video, see what companions that they have available at the bar. That's where you can pick most of them up.
Excuse me. Is your ship in need of a doctor?
So
Or
if
a
you need a
botanist? I
doctor,
might be
this
able to
character
help.
right here is a doctor, which she'll increase that for medical and stuff. So yes, I can use a doctor.
Really?
You
That's great.
always need a
I'm looking forward
doctor
to the adventure. I've never
because I
left
have
Aquila City before.
Taskmaster. She's probably gonna be high. So we also gonna discuss negotiations with the
Oh,
character if I can
uh,
complete this successful.
let me think about that.
So how this works is okay, it depends on how you want to figure out your character, how the character personality is. So you can say sure there's if she's a good character, you can say sure there's a way we can both walk out here and be happy.
That's what I'm
She's
hoping.
a good character. If she was like a real bad character, it will go like into like the red and yellow bar. Let's say if she was like a bad character. This is sort of like a neutral decision, the yellow one, and the green one's more like, oh, if it's a good character, she will agree with it. So so you can kind of play on the emotions of the character.
In my
So
experience,
she
the
doesn't
right
like
offer
the
is always.
neutral.
I'm glad you understand the position I'm in here. You seem like a trustworthy person.
So she'll say, okay, it'll cost me 12,000 credits. So I get a doctor with medical and it's a wellness perk. Basically, it'll make the character be more healthy. So if I have this character following me, it'll basically, this dude's in the way, I'll have more health. This actually might be good for alien DNA character, so I'm gonna
Oh,
hire her.
thank you. I'll work hard, I promise.
All right. So I might unsign, which is more. Uh, I'm gonna assign her to the frontier and assign this dude to the outpost.
I need to gather some supplies.
So we can
Hey, how's
tell
it?
her to follow
Whatever you
me.
say, Captain.
Okay, even though that dude's got my gear on. So let's say, for example, if I had like the wellness perk, she has more health. Her character has a lot more health, so she'd be a lot harder to go down. Plus, she's a doctor. Pretty cool. All right. So yeah, Killer City. Everybody probably knows this. Like, there's so many different stuff I can talk about in this game. So of course you know the arms, sort of like the arms dealer over here. But there's also another arms dealer in the Killer City as well in this game. There's one over here somewhere. I just seen it. Let's see, what is this over here? I don't even know what this is. Oh, it's like an empty. There's another one over here. This is another firearms right over here. You go into. There's actually two. You know, rangers need their firearms. You can go in here and talk to this
The
guy,
doctors here treat lots of really serious injuries.
I'm
and they
pleased you
sell
chose to
fire.
visit us today. Here's what I have in stock right now.
They sell firearms. Um, this one has like this basically vendor has like a sniper rifle I can just buy for this character. You can buy a sniper rifle. None of the vendors they have some of them have rare, but they don't have legendaries. Maybe I haven't discovered that yet. But anyway, guys, that's my tips for trying to find food, crafting materials, mining, weapons in a killer city. This is probably the best place to get most of your start out gear. I mean, I understand people like New Atlantis. You can find some stuff in New Atlantis, but Killer City got most of the crafting resources in the game. So yeah. Anyway, guys, peace.